the other person's item as well. So I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to be a good hot set.
All right, and they're ready to get right on in this one. Like you said, there's going to be a lot of fruit to go around specifically, not just items, but it'll be nice and thematic all the way through, too.
We're getting right into it. Rocke starting with a bit of an aggressive start. We usually see more of a defensive play, and an unfortunate SD from Bang there to start the first set off. Not how you want to start off here.
Tragic there, but Rocke is happy to take the momentum here, already taking peak on the first stock here, and he's starting to put out more damage. A little trade there is going to stop his combo, but he's still got his fire hydrant all set up. It's going to be used against him, though, as he gets right back to stage.
Yeah, Bang doing a good job. It feels like they haven't really lost momentum. They're keeping it even here. Actually have a percent lead, not a stock lead, but a percent lead here, considering the SD to 0. So we'll see if Bang can keep it going and make this comeback.
We're going to see a lot of this. That little timeout, we'll see Rocke putting down the fire hydrant, charging up a free, while Bang takes that opportunity to also throw out his banana as well. But he's thrown his away this time. That's going to give a little bit of a punish opportunity to Rocke. He's looking for the DI, but he doesn't quite find it with that mix-up from Bang.
Yeah, and I love seeing those bell combos into that side B. I think it looks so sick. Obviously, the more reliable one is always going to be that F smash, but to get the early one, wow, and what a good confirm from Bang.
Yeah, really taking advantage of Rocke getting a little bit over-ambitious right there in his setup. They're sparring in the air, tossing out, trying to find something to put them ahead just a little bit. And it's Rocke that comes out ahead with his projectile, keeping Bang stuck in shield.
Yeah, and I love this ledge trapping from Rocke. Unfortunately, not going to work out perfectly for him. And Bang starting to get the reversal here, and we're back to neutral.
Ooh, but not quite there. Just vaulting over the fire hydrant. Bang barely missed his opportunity for a kill. The key is going to go by the wayside as Bang does find his.
And Bang on the ledge trap now, looking for some sort of banana confirm, but doesn't quite find it. And Rocke with the
sniped by the down tilt.
Oh my goodness, that fire hydrant, man. I don't know if that's OSHA safe.
Yeah, I think they'd have a hard time certifying this. It has caused so many deaths, that fire hydrant. A lot scarier than you expect, but it does start to fall off, killing on the higher end of the percentages. It's a little hard to find, especially mid-stage. So Pac-Man sometimes has to work a little harder than Diddy Kong will have to when we get to the late end.
Yes, and I love how Rocke is using the win boxes of this fire hydrant to maneuver around effectively. He's playing such an aggressive Pac-Man, which is one that we don't get the pleasure of seeing too often, this style of gameplay.
I'm actually going to disagree with you on this one. I think Pac-Man players are some of the most aggressive players. They've got the projectiles in there, but they want to get in everyone's faces, especially if they were playing some Smash 4 where he's just so terrible in the air, and they gave him the gift of phenomenal aerials. He's looking for the side B again. That's the more ambitious play, and he does find it this time.
Wow, and Bang has done an amazing job evening the setup after the death at 0, but it's Rocke right now who's going to be ledge trapping, and he finds the late down smash, doesn't quite kill.
Yeah, that softer hitbox does keep being in here, and you could barely tell that he lost an entire stock to start this off with, so even this next game, we're definitely setting up for something a little closer even, but Bang could still win at this point.
Yeah, right now Pac-Man definitely looking for that forward smash, one of the best smash attacks in the game, but it is Bang now on the ledge, looking for a ledge trap, actually gets that banana pull, and we're back to neutral.
That banana was a great answer to the up beyond Pac-Man. He's just going to be stuck in that area for a while, so it actually traps him. Oh, a couple options. Using the wave to dash along, and it's not a wave dash, but it's a dashing with a wave.
Yeah, the zoom, man. Oh, here we go. Both players trying to find this kill. Both that kill percent for sure. Diddy using that banana. Pac-Man using his fruit.
Yeah, Bang does have a much less accessible one here, though. Tagging on any damage is really valuable to him right now. But Rocke, he doesn't really care about the damage. He just needs that confirmed.
Exactly, and I think Diddy's at a high enough percent now where that apple will kill. That's why Rocke is opting for those earlier fruits in the cycle. And we see both just charging their items.
Rocke does have the benefit that he got a really early kill with the fire hydrant earlier, so Bang is over-respecting the fire hydrant, actually. Holding shield for really long is sort of taking it down even. He doesn't want to go anywhere close to it after seeing what it would do, and it would definitely kill at this point.
Yes, but now what I feel like Bang has to be careful about a shield poke at this point with how much he's blocking the shield, and that bell to up smash will find the first game.
Well, Bang was playing phenomenally whenever he could get advantage right there, but he was playing a little bit more scared, like I said, with the hydrant. I mean, those were getting really scary, and his shield was starting to tick down, even if he wasn't really taking, like, he had no threat of a shield break or anything, but it was getting smaller and smaller, especially as he just hold it, and I mean, as a setup character, that's exactly what you want. You want someone to do something predictable, and you just go, I've got the tool in my belt for that one.
Yes, exactly. Both these characters so good at conditioning that shield, and Rocke took advantage of it the most there that game, but we'll see how game 2 goes. We're going to FD, an amazing stage for both of these characters, but primarily Diddy Kong.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit easier for him to isolate for his banana combos, and there's no landing options here for Rocke to mix up, so he's going to take an easy 43% there, and the ledge guard isn't even done.
Yeah, and I love these combos coming out from Bang. This item play, just using those quick aerials to tack up the damage. I mean, this is a high class battle right here.
Diddy Kong isn't using this stage so much to keep distance, so it's going to be Rocke who's going to be trying to stay as far away from Bang as possible, because it takes a lot more time for him to get his items out, and it's so pivotal. We're going to talk about items a lot, so sort of the buzzword for this kind of matchup, but they really do count. He has to get that in order to find a lot of Pac-Man confirms.
Ooh, and gets the trip into the down tilt confirm. Doesn't quite find the kill off it, and now it is Rocke who's ledge trapping, and that monkey flip is such a good option.
Okay, there's the belt going out. He's putting a little bit of damage over time on the fire hydrant, but doesn't quite break it. There's the onslaught, though, as a couple fruit go by. None of them quite hitting. They've traded spots.
Yes, and Rocke's so good at setting up that fire hydrant to go exactly where he wants, using that back air to weaken it, and then using a choice move to put it in a specific angle and a specific spot. This setup play is just incredible.
Ooh, that fire hydrant just stopping Bang from stalling out the neutral here. And it's Rocke who's got the forefront. He's waiting for Bang to make moves. He's playing more and more passively as he's feeling more and more confident.
Yes. Oh, and a little bit of a weird side view there. Goes unpunished from Rocke. And now we just see this return to the patient play from both players.
Ooh, Bang getting aggressive, and it pays off dividends right there. Rocke has gotten a little too passive at this point. He's going to allow himself to get poked out with the down tilt.
I know, and this is the scary part now. You're playing an item character against an item character, and you have to approach as Pac-Man. This is tough.
Ooh, that whiff banana hurts right there. He eats a back air, but Bang's not out yet. He's eaten quite a lot of percent, but there's only a couple moves that Pac-Man can throw out that'll just do it. You're looking like your forward smash, your back air. But everything else is still pretty safe for Bang to be trading with.
Yep, yeah, I would say down air as well is a really scary one. But outside of that, Pac-Man's kill options are decently telegraphed. He's going to be using those items to set up and paralyze and whatnot. Oh, he has the key in hand here, though.
Yeah, there's a quick toggle right there, so I might be a little bit surprised. It's not coming out quite that soon, though. The fire hydrant is here to set up for ledge trap. No option, though, is the move from Bang. He finesses his way through there. He's got a banana himself. It gives him the triple. He didn't have the forward smash, but he does have a side B to get that damage, and now he's the one trapping.
I love this patience from Bang. You really have to have a patient mindset to go up against Pac-Man, one of the best zoners in the game, if not the best. Bang doing a really good job staying evasive here at 167%.
Rocke is falling further and further behind as the damage just keeps mounting up. He does get a kill right here, though, but he's at a deficit of 100%, and Bang is happy to keep up with the pressure that he's been applying so far. He's got his banana right here to evade the Galagas. He's still going to get hit. Dash attack doesn't find itself low.
Ooh, and I love that fire hydrant out of shield. What an interesting option there from Rocke.
It's a great get-off-me tool. You wouldn't think it is, but it also gets you in the air. You can treat it like being on an impromptu ledge that way. You can fall on him with a nair or something from on top as well.
Yeah, very similar to Steve's Anvil, I feel like. Oh, and it looks like Bang is the one in the driver's seat here, but Rocke with a good tech chase.
Ooh, that tech roll is what really threw Bang off right there. He barely missed for a straight tech onto the stage, and then it just didn't allow him to punish, so he kept taking even more damage right there. Ooh, the down throw keeps it at a ledge. That's going to deny every option but staying at ledge or just dropping, and that'll give Bang plenty of time to respond as well. He's not tripped by another banana. He keeps running up on him. Yeah,
Bang's play with this Bell has just been so good, specifically to close out that last stock, just holding it, scaring the opponent, and conditioning them to be in the exact right place at the exact right time.
Rocke peeled off with those forward airs, trying to secure some more ledge pressure, but he actually ended up having that stolen from him as well by Bang. Trying to find his option right there as the Galaga misses, but it's a dash attack that goes the other way.
Oh, and will that be a kill? Not quite, just opts to charge fruit there instead. Interesting mix-up.
Yeah, I think he thought it might be a little bit of a narrow window to get up there for the up air, and it's only going to do a little bit of damage, and he definitely doesn't want to risk falling into a grab on stage.
And both players with their respective item. Doesn't quite find the follow-up after that Bell. And we're back to neutral. Look at the shielding, using the items. Man, what a scary situation for both players.
There's some attempts at nasty shield pressuring right there, but Bang is keeping his distance as much as he can. But he is, once again, just slowly ticking through the health that his shield has.
Oh, and right there, he blocked the banana by holding the fruit, because that fruit does have a hurt box. What a weird interaction. And both players, again, back to neutral, just with item in hand, looking for their kill confirms.
That tension is in the air right here. Bang needs this game to keep the match going. Rocke just trying to secure this out. He doesn't want this to go down to the dice, but it's going to at this rate with Bang finding that forward smash. Rocke just being idle for a moment too long.
Yeah, I mean, I've noticed near the end there, it really was Rocke who was committing first with the bell. I feel like 1, 2, 3 times in a row, Bang avoided each and every one of them, and on the third, pulled the trigger with that banana, waiting for Rocke to commit, punishing accordingly to take that game.
Yeah, a lot can be said about that first stock that we saw SD'd by Bang in game 1, and it's still being a really even game, but Bang did even more, I felt, to adapt to the playstyle he was saying from Rocke in game 2. I think he definitely deserved that one. He's playing a much better job against the fire hydrants and the bell itself, just like you were saying.
Yes, yes. You could tell both of these players, very high-level players. The level of adaptation coming through is just through the roof. Very exciting. Game 3 coming up next here. Rocke still on the Pac-Man. Bang taking a second to situate himself before going in.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Making sure you're sitting right. That could just be the difference, especially in one's coming down to the wire just like this. I think switching out. I don't know. I think we lost audio there for a second.
Yeah.
Headphones unplugged.
I think we're still good here. King K. Rool, maybe?
King K. Rool, big if true.
Well, I wonder if they lost audio.
Very large and scaled if true.
Okay, it looks like the competitors are asking something of the TO. Oh, the audio.
Splitter, yeah. Yeah, nothing too surprising there. Just making sure that the audio is all right for everybody. And I mean, if it's something as simple as sitting wrong could really spend, and definitely the audio does. I know that's really big.
Yeah,
aspect.
I know most
Messed
players.
me up a lot.
Exactly. Yeah, most players play definitely with game audio. Yeah, it can make such a big difference because you can react. I feel like you can react sooner to audio and audio cues than visual cues, and so it really makes such a difference, and it's very important to have that aspect.
It can be a full sensual experience to be playing Smash. All the information you can get is worth it if it's coming down to just a hair's difference.
But it looks like they're ready and rearing to go here. We are going into game 3, Rocke versus Bang. Rocke with the quick starter here, double forward air to get him off stage.
Yeah, once again, he's taking point in the earlier damage. We're switching up to Smashville this time, so definitely a smaller stage. That's going to make it a little bit easier for Rocke, especially since he can sometimes struggle to find some kill options.
Ooh, and I like that Z-drop, using the melon to cover that airspace right there. Bang showing their proficiency with the items.
A lot of whips right here, the two of them just dancing around each other, right around this hydrant. There's a lot of tension there because once it breaks, it could dish out a lot of damage. Rocke, once again, not really looking to get anything off of that bell other than just re-grabbing the bell. It gets him further ahead than he was before because it's much better to have it actually in your hands rather than in the pocket with the neutral B charge.
Yep, I almost wonder if when he's doing that, he's looking for some sort of air dodge or baiting some sort of option. Bang has played it safe every single time, hasn't been caught by any shenanigans after that, but we'll see if that comes into play later this set.
Oh no, landing on the banana. That is tragic right there. Rocke loses an early death right there. He's taken a lot of value out of each of his stocks in these last couple of games, so that could be pivotal.
Yes, and these forward smashes coming out for Rocke show that he definitely is looking for this kill, doesn't want to get too far behind. Bang in the percent deficit here, and Bang content to sit on the other side of stage. Going for a little bit of pressure here with that back air, though.
Ooh, he finds the key, just throwing that one out. We've seen a couple of them miss the mark, but wow, a phenomenal punishment right there. We get the key right into some over-aggression from Bang, just fully answered by the bell.
Yes, it's so important when you're a competitor, especially a zoner player, to understand when the enemy's turn is over and when it is your turn to take advantage of their over-aggression. And Rocke's shown that he knows just how to do that.
I like that the side B is that consistent option that Rocke's been going with to go to platform instead of having to contend with the fire hydrant out there on ledge. It's just so dangerous, and there's a lot of options it gives to Rocke. He can read and just bait out for anything he wants, and he definitely wants to be baiting out options. We keep seeing that stuff like the Bell into waiting to see what Bang does.
Yeah, and that was such a weird situation there. I almost wonder if the Hydrant Water sort of messed up Bang's positioning there. Oh, and the Bell to F smash confirm. All reliable, gonna seal the deal for Rocke, taking Bang's second stock. Bang now on his last.
These kills are speeding up. Last game, both players staying far away, trying to stall out. The tension was there, but now they want to finish it off. They're both on that match point, and they know. They've read each other. They've had 2 games against each other, almost a half a one right here as well.
Yes, and this is such a tough position for Bang. When the opponent has your item and uses it against you, Rocke with the last fruit to F smash confirm. Wasn't even his own.
I thought we were about halfway through that match, but we were right at the end. I think that's 3 forward smashes actually confirming into kills off of items. That's a real speedy way to do that. I mean, it's once they have the read on each other, they keep finding